like,
Oh yeah,
man, is this
all
going to be a grindy game.
sorts. Oh yeah, we have some craziness going on here.
Yeah, so strap in, everyone. This is about to get wild. So it looks like we have dice roll. I think they're good to go. Can we let them know?
Oh yeah, they should know.
Okay. Thank you, Corey.
Shout outs to Corey, by the way, beyond sadistic, killing it.
Yeah, he is definitely running the stream this week and doing it amazingly. Thank you so much, buddy. Really appreciate
Absolutely. The man behind the scenes, pulling all the strings. All I got to do is sit here and look pretty. So thank you very much, folks.
this. And the beard's doing all the work, buddy. Let's be real here. That's definitely what's pulling the whole thing together.
Well, you know.
They started yet? Come on, buddy. I'm gonna shoot Charble a message. Let him know good to go.
Sounds good.
Yeah. Uh, Charble, where are you? Boop-a-doop-a-doop. Charble posts all the time, and I can't find him on here.
Maybe he's just hiding from you, Doc. I have no idea. We've had some people run away from you recently, so you know.
I am such a scary person. I know. I'm the terrifying one of mod of the Discord.
Right? So I mean, you got to give it that finesse, that mild touch, if you will.
Good to go. Start. Come on. Okay. Yep. They finally got it. And looks like I think Trouble might be on the play here. So Trouble's deck does follow some Pox lines, though. So the traditional Pox go like Dark Ritual into a 3-mana threat, but it doesn't have the traditional Pox, small Pox and everything like that. But he does have a lot of 3-mana threats in the form of like Lily of the Veil, Lily Last Hope. And honestly, like I can't tell you how crazy this game's gonna be. He's also running the Dark Depths combo as well as Lake of the Dead.
Right, yeah. I mean, I'm surprised he's not throwing in some Painter's Grindstone in there and just calling it DETH, you know what I mean?
Oh my god.
It's got just about everything, and
Yeah,
that's
this is
insane.
yeah, and I'm pretty sure we have the Cardboard Live link up for everyone to check out these decks. This is a pretty wild brew. Chaotic is definitely known among the like mods and among the community as always being like the 4-color Loam kind of guy. But it's great to see that Trouble is going off of something else. I believe Trouble's mostly on Alurin though. Like that's pretty much his game plan almost always. Did you hear me?
Yeah, oh yeah, sorry. I'm sort of just staring at the board here.
Yeah,
It's
no
like
worries, dog.
it's like we are about to get into it. And we have the always relevant Snow Covered.
Oh, yep. And so Trouble is on play here, and we see the traditional Pock start of turn 1 Swamp into Dark Ritual to power out a turn 1 Chalice of the Void on 1. Now,
Well, and that looks like that's not going to be too disruptive to Chaotic Bear, seeing as how he's going to want to be doing those same things himself typically. We have a beautiful,
and
beautiful Guru Forest here.
Oh, yeah. And Chaotic definitely known for playing the really, really, really nice basics.
Certainly.
Ooh. We see a Sylvan Library here. Does Trouble have a Chains by any chance that he could go for it? No, he doesn't have. I got really excited.
Didn't see any chains. Yeah. Yeah, he's going a little light on the Legends cards.
Yeah. But, I mean, most of the time, 4-color Loam deck is a deck that will oftentimes play, like Chalice in its side and stuff like that. So I don't really think that this Chalice is going to do much this game outside of maybe for.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, Green Sun's on.
Well, like I said, I'm pretty. Yeah, it looks like Chaotic Bear's playing 4 chalices of his own.
Yeah, he's playing 4 Chalice of his own. Yeah. Ooh. Let's see. 3-mana threat. And there's the Knight of the Reliquary.
Girl coming down.
Yep. And that Knight of the Reliquary is already a 3/3 because of the Blast Zone. So it's going to be really, really interesting to see how Charvel. And Charvel does have, let's see, he has, I'm getting rid of. Of course, he can edict it away with either the Lily of the Veil. He does have Lily's Triumph
Also
and
has,
Toxic Deluge.
yes, he also has Murderous Rider, correct?
Yes, he has a one of. Wait, is it a one? Yeah, it's a one of Murderous Rider.
Alfie says, I'm pretty happy I chose to not play Disco Pox today, which was my original plan. Well, thank you,
Oh
Alfie,
my
for not
God.
subjecting us to more Pox.
Yeah, as much
kidding.
as I
We
love,
all love it.
yeah, like don't get me wrong, I love Pox. There's a guy in my local shop, Kevin, and shout out to Kevin. Always love it when with his crazy brews and stuff like that. Primarily a sneak and show player. The guy loves sneak and show. That's his whole thing. It's a deck that he chose to invest into. But he has a soft spot for Pox, and he has been trying to make Pox work for like the last 10 years. I love it.
Yeah, I mean, Pox are, the Pox crew are diehard. So we're seeing a Cabal Ritual
Oh,
into the
is Cabal
Murderous
Ritual?
Rider.
Is Cabal Ritual a instant? I know Cabal instant. I thought it was a.
Cabal Ritual is certainly an instant, yes.
It is an instant. Wow. I guess I've only ever seen it getting played in Sorcery Speed. Oh, and to a Swift End. Yep. He ridered. So he ridered the Murderous Rider into, and then he cast a second Knight of the Reliquary. Chaotic. And Trouble
Yes.
should be down to 18 off of the Swift End.
So we have a Karn the Great Creator coming down.
Yeah. And Chaotic being a good Magic player and not wanting to miss the fact that his Mox does not tap for mana anymore. Yeah, Malfi, exactly what you're saying is I'm not used to seeing it be cast at instant speed because of the fact that I've only seen it be played in Storm. Yeah. So it looks like Chaotic is going to see 3 cards, but 2 of them he already knows about because of the fact that with the last one he did not shuffle off of it. So now, if you're Chaotic and you see that there's a Thespian stage on the field, are you expecting that he's going for the Dark Depths combo then, Ivan?
I think that at any moment it could be possible. That's really hard. He has so many different lines he could potentially go for. I mean, it's at least there to be threatening. Once again, Chaotic Bear then could at any point also just come out with a Wasteland and just disrupt that plan entirely, though.
Yeah, but then you're not being proactive and attacking, so it's kind of difficult to see. Oh, and we see that foil Barrymore. Oof, oof.
Opt.
That
Yeah, that looks
that
good.
that looks spicy. And we see here, yeah, the Mox Diamond, of course, dying to the Karn plus.
Yes, and now Karn is down to 2, so let's see what Charvel's going to go ahead and do here.
So hits in the sideboard for Charvel is Defense Grid, Liquid Metal Coating, Ratchet Bomb, Sorcerer Spyglass, Crucible Worlds, not Dismember, Ensnaring Bridge, Helm of Obedience, and of course the ever-present Mycos Inflatus. Ooh, Lake of the Dead.
Oh, yeah. Let's see what he's going to go ahead and do here with this mana.
Yeah. Adjust my camera here.
Okay, he is playing the Murderous Rider.
Yep.
Back from the adventure.
Yep. Black. Hold on. Does the Lake of the Dead produce a black by itself? Okay. It's been so long since when I last played that card. I think the last time I played that card was when I was experimenting in Red Black Reanimator.
Nice.
Yeah. But yeah, Lake checks out. Thank you, Malfi, for double checking.
And he's
Oh,
going for the lattice.
going for the lattice. Now, personally, I probably would have gone with the whatchamacallit, the probably the Crucible Worlds, just so you can get your swamp back, so you can just continuously sacrifice that one swamp and generate 4 mana. But
Yeah,
that's I don't know what's inside of his hand.
right. That's a ton of value, though. You're right.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, back when I was playing Lake of the Dead, like consistently, I played it in my Get Frog EDH deck, my CEDH deck with Get Frog, and I would do that all the time because it just felt so good to do.
All right, it looks like Chaotix finally got his third land up and running.
Yeah. So Chaotic down to 11. It looks like he did. Yeah, it looks like he did some digging with the Sylvan Library, probably just to clear the top card of his library because he looked at the same relative 2 for the last 2 turns. So
Yeah, he wants to get in there.
yeah, and it's not like your life total is not addressed in this match. This is going to be a grind. Oh, and we see an Abrupt Decay.
By Murderous Rider.
Yeah, Murderous Rider goes to the bottom of the library.
So that's how big is Knight here?
Looks like 1, 2, 3, at least a 4/4.
It's a 5/5.
Yeah. Yeah, and I think he's not checking because yeah, there we go. Yeah.
Yes, and that's true. Yeah, did we see Murderous Rider go to the bottom of the deck then?
Yeah, now it is. Now it is. And it looks like it just got shuffled in with that polluted delta.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good call.
Yeah, it's one of the things. So what's really cool is that with so in Pox builds, I know my buddy who's been trying to work with Pox and stuff like that. He was really high on Murderous Rider because of the fact that with Murderous Rider, you can still run Nether Spirit because it will always go to the bottom of your library, and you can still have that being the top card, so you can always bring that back into combat. Oh. Um. Yep. Okay, so it looks like he's sacrificing. That's 5 mana, 6 mana, and he's jamming the Microsynth Lattice.
Okay.
Yeah. Looks like he's jamming the Microsynth Lattice.
I see that. Yeah.
Does Chaotic have any way of getting that off the field?
I would have to go in and look. I'm just wondering, is Microsynth Lattice even doing anything right now?
Well, if he does produce another Karn, which to be fair,
Yes.
Charles does have another 3 in the deck or 2 in the deck, it does lock him out of the game.
Yes, Malfi points out that he has Assassin's Trophy. Let's double check on that.
I don't think he has
looks
an
like he
Assassin's
does not.
Trophy. He's only on Abrupt Decay. So it's on the field and it's here to.
Yeah, so I mean, we'll see what happens with it then. So we got the library going on. Let's see what Chaotic Bear does with that Sylvan library this turn.
Yeah, I think what he's more looking for right now is an answer to Karn. Because Karn crap, I don't think he can attack.
Just has to swing on it.
Yeah, because
Can
Karn's
he?
4 mana. Karn's 4 mana. So it doesn't look like he can really get into. So I think he's got to go for clock. He doesn't have any blockers, and honestly, I think just he's getting as much damage as possible.
Yes, and I mean, Clothis could get around this as well.
Yeah, if he definitely had a Colossus, that would also really help. But unfortunately, we're missing the red in order to cast the Colossus.
Correct.
Yep, Life from the Loam. Looks like Trouble pointed to uh, the Mycosynth Lattice. I don't think there's anything about it. Okay. Yeah, let's see, Chaotic, fetching. So he's got a fetch land up. So Chaotic does have uh, some tutors. He also has 2 green suns, which can find Colossus as well. Oh,
Said it can find
actually,
Clothis.
yeah. So what's really cool about Mycosynth Lattice allows you to pay mana for that be any color. So he does have access to red right now. He does have access to like any color.
Right. And we have a Bob.
We have a Bob, good old Bob.
Digging on digging.
Yeah, this is so next turn he does have lethal on the field. So Charbel has to do something. I mean, to be fair, locking him out of the game with Karn doesn't even do anything. He just attacks for lethal.
Right.
So I don't know what he. Oh, Plague Engineer. That can name human.
Yep. And it
That is a,
certainly does.
and it does
It
have
either
death touch.
names human or wizard. I'm gonna assume it named human.
Yeah, well, human also brings down the what's it called? Oh,
Night of the
also brings down
Reliquary.
the Night of the Reliquary. So it's not totally a lethal hit.
Right. No, I think it's great though. That's the better call for sure.
Yeah. Let's see if Chaotic can find that what's it called? Find an abrupt decay or something like that to get rid of the Plague Engineer, and then he can swing for lethal, I think. And he did not choose to dredge the Life from the Loam either. But he does have another free draw in the sense of oh,
Let's
that's a
see. Does he
wasteland.
wasteland his own land to pump?
No, he
No. Hits
looks like
the
he's taking out the
stage.
Thespian stage. Well, he has another way of getting Baron Moore into the graveyard. So
Yes, correct. Okay, so we're seeing an intuition here.
yeah.
Spicy.
So intuition in this deck, of course, can find things like Life from the Loam with Graveyard, Servine's Reclamation, which doesn't matter if it goes to the graveyard, and,
It also can go get 3 lands.
and oh, he went for the 3 lands. Oh, because of the fact that that makes Nether Reliquary lethal if he does have a what's it called if he has an abrupt decay.
Yeah, 1 removal spell for that Plague Engineer, and that'll do it.
Yeah,
It's
and so he
like,
puts Caracas.
yes, Caracas is in hand now. And
Yeah.
black? What are you doing with this black? Recycling?
Okay. So he does have lethal in the form of Nether Reliquary. But the problem is that Plague Engineer has Death Touch.
Right.
And Knight does not have Trample.
Yeah, Chaotic's going to go ahead and just pass it up. Does not want to just risk getting rid of that Night of the Reliquary, especially when he can just get new draws off of Sylvan Library here.
Oh, yeah. Oh, we do now see an Urborg, which now turns any one of those lands into a swamp that can be sacrificed off the Lake of the Dead.
Beautiful. And a nice little graveyard check here.
Yeah.
It looks like we may be getting a Gurmag Angler. Is that what I'm seeing here?
I think it might be a Gurmag Angler. Yeah. Yep. It's the big fish, or
Big fish.
As some of you who are fans of ska music might say, a real big fish.
A real big fish.
Huge. Thank you. I am here all day.
Get him, Doc.
Making terrible jokes. Oh, that's like my job here. There in the Discord. Making terrible jokes and having my dog become a meme. Yeah, Reliquary. I did sack the Savannah. Oh, there's a Cabal Pit, which does take care of the Plague Engineer.
Very, very nice. Good play.
I think that's smart. That's smart as hell. I didn't even see that in the list. Man, I'm a. Yeah, one Cabal Pit, one Blast Zone, one Caracas. Those are his toolbox lands.
In that case, do you think he's going to go ahead and try and get rid of the engineer and then force the chump block from the angler?
100%. That's what he's going to do. So right now, Neither Reliquary is a very lethal threat. Getting rid of the Plague Engineer also gives you one more power and toughness, which then, yeah, like honestly, he's going to do this all day, every day, and just swing in until. Was he at for 3 mana?
Here we go.
Lily of the Veil.
Go
And
eat
that
it
is
and then
lethal.
swing for lethal.
Yep.
All right. Game 1 goes to Chaotic Bear.
Yep, we have Chaotic Bear taking the game 1. Wow, that was a crazy game. That was a super fun game. Wow, that was great. Okay, so let's go to sideboards here. So I'm gonna read out a word for you, and let me know what you think. And almost all of these are one-ofs, so this is gonna be a pretty fun sideboard for you. Okay, so we have one Defense Grid, one Leshak's Sigil. Can you tell me what that does off the top of your head?
Oh, I'm looking at it right now. Honestly, it's sick. The art's good. Its effect is really, really cool. So basically, this whenever Chaotic Bear casts a green spell, he's gonna Carble's gonna be able to look at his hand and discard a card.
Use this player only because but it costs a double black in order to do so. And then you can play black back and return Leshak's Sigil to its owner's hand. It's a 2-mana enchantment. This thing is wild, and automatically I think it has to come in.
Yeah, I think it should come in just for the spice factor. Plus, I mean, Chaotic Bear is playing green, so why not?
Yeah, exactly. And this triggers off a green spell, not just a green creature or anything like that. Any green spell. So this hits his what's it called? His Loams. This hits his Green Sunzy and stuff like that. I think it's wild card.
I also
Next,
think that. Yeah, I was just going to say, I also think that the Rip Helm combo comes in because it shuts off Chaotic Bear's graveyard, which is extremely important. And also because it's a combo kill. It just speeds it up and gets the job done before Chaotic can grind him out.
Yeah. And so out of all the other 1-0s, we also have one Ratchet Bomb, one Sorcerer's Spyglass, one Crucible World, one Dismember, one Ensnaring Bridge, one Helm of Obedience, 4 Layla of the Voids, one Massacre, not too bad, and one Microsynth Lattice. So I honestly think I agree with you, Ivan. Bringing the 4 ley lines, it's the only thing you have main deck, really, and you have to cut your 4 chalices anyway.
Yeah, exactly. You have Charbel has tons of flex spots to play with for his in and out numbers. And so then if we go over to Bear's deck, the 4-color Loam, what do you think he would like to bring in this matchup?
Yeah, so this one I think is going to be a pretty wild one. So for his sideboard, we have one Collector Roof, one Crop Rotation, 4 Ley Lines of the Void, 2 Plague Engineer, one Questing Beast, which everybody knows I am a fan of good old Questy B.
Oh, yeah.
2 Swords of Plowshares, 2 Thalia, Guardian of Thraben, one Tabernacle of the Veil, and one Toxic Deluge. Throwing it back. So what do you like here, Ivan?
Well, let's see. Personally, it looked like Chaotic could have used some more removal. So the Swords of Plowshares isn't necessarily bad. Um, let's see, but he wants answers to different types of permanents. Let me reread this here questing beast. Or do you know that wall of text off the top of your head?
I know it by heart, my friend. I play this card religiously. So it is a 4/4 with Vigilance, Haste, and Death Touch. It cannot be blocked by creatures with power 2 or less. Combat damage cannot be prevented from any source. And if it ever deals combat damage to an opponent, it deals that much damage to target planeswalker that players controls.
So, I mean, with you having much more experience with that card than what do you think? Do you think Questing Beast comes in this matchup?
100% bring it in. I think this card is
Just as a
phenomenal.
giant threat, huh?
So it's a giant hasty threat, but it also takes down the Car in the Great Creator, the one Lily Last Hope, and 4 Lily Last Veil.
It's
Lily of the
true.
Veil.
Do you think that the Last Hope is going to come out, or do you think that Charbel's going to keep it in just as an alternate win condition?
I think it comes in as an I think it stays in as an alternative win condition. He doesn't have the spots really to cut it. He just has to cut the 4 Chalice of the Void.
Yeah,
So,
absolutely. So yeah,
no,
he's
and
just going to go a
same thing
little
goes.
higher on win cons.
Yeah.
All right, go ahead.
So I think with Chaotic, I think he cuts the 4 Chalice of the Void. He brings in definitely the 2 Swords of Plowshares, 1 Questing Beast, and I think honestly the 1 Crop Rotation isn't too bad either.
Yeah, I agree. Just to be able to get any land he needs whenever he needs it, and to speed up his game plan. Yeah, certainly.
Yeah, there's not enough artifacts in the deck. Though I could see it for the fact that if he does have Collector Oof and Mycosynth Lattice shuts off both players. So it is a way
Say one
that
more time.
so the Collector Oof shuts off both players for the Mycosynth Lattice lock.
Yeah, okay, that's true. And so whoever is ahead on board at the moment just ends up outright winning.
Exactly, and Chaotic has
Would be
more
a
of a
really nice gotcha. Yeah.
yeah. So I could see bringing in as the one of just to get him off of the lattice lock, but I don't think he has the slots to cut. I think just the 4 Chalice of the Void cutting out, and possibly I don't know. It's like kind of hard to tell, but yeah, I think definitely the Questing Beast, the Crop Rotation, and the 2 Swords at least.
That sounds fair.
But that being said, yeah, having a swords as a clean answer to a Gurmag Angler is never a bad thing.
Yeah, that's not terrible. And it also gives him the option in a pinch to swords his own creatures, I suppose.
Yeah. Other than the
With
2
games
swords,
with games going long, it's very possible that that may come up.
yeah. Other than the 2 swords, I don't think there's really much else. He doesn't want to fight the graveyard with it. He doesn't really care. Plus, he has a Bajuka Bog for that. So
Yeah, and once again, there you go with the crop rotation for Bog. A well-timed Bog would be really, really nice as well.
yeah, exactly. So I think honestly, just bringing the crop rotation is probably the best part. I mean, personally, I don't play with 4-color Loam enough to know like how important it is to have the extra crop rotation. So it'd be really interesting. Though I can say I do play 2 crop rotations in my sideboard usually, and like that card can be instrumental at random times.
Absolutely.
Okay, so it looks like we have looking at starting hands. I think Chaotic is keeping on 7, and I think Trouble is trying to decide what to throw to the bottom. Yeah. So Trouble keeping on 6, Chaotic keeping on 7.
Oh, and by the way, shout outs to Dragon Shield Petrol sleeves that Chaotic Bear is using. That's my sleeve of choice, actually. So good on you, brother.
I agree. The Dragon Shield Petrol is always a favorite of mine as well. Trouble leaving with snow-covered swamp and passing. Kind of the weak start for the Pox matchup. Oh, one of the Pox, the mono black control. It's not totally Pox without being Pox.
Right, sure. Right. So speaking of powerful starts here,
Yep, we have the
What
Mox
do
Diamond.
we pitch into the diamond here?
Looks like an underground sea.
Yep,
Yep, underground sea.
and a pass. All right.
Yeah, I'm guessing Chaotic's got some sort of instant speed, like abrupt decay or something like that.
Certainly. That's at least that's what he's representing. Yeah.
Yeah. Looks like Charbel is trying to decide. Oh, we have a castle. Is that a castle Vantress? I can't remember what the
Is
black
it
castle.
Lochthwain? Oh, it's Vantress.
Lock. It is Cap.
Okay.
It is Castle Lochthwain.
Cool.
Yeah, the powerful kind of gives you a Phyrexian Arena one-shot effect. Not bad when you tend to like empty your hand off of like Cabal rituals and stuff like that to power out a threat.
Certainly. All right. So
Yep,
Besiege
and
the Queen is going under the Mox here.
yeah, let's see if he's got a 3 mana threat or lock piece. Lily of the Veil.
Went out hot.
Okay, now that I think about it, this is probably a matchup that I probably would have cut down some of the Lily of the Veil because you're playing against 4-color Loam. They're always going to have lands to discard.
Right.
Yeah. All right, let's see
What are
what
we
you should.
discarding?
So
Okay.
looks like Chaotic's going to cycle the Baron more,
And
and he's
cycle.
cycling a Secluded Step. Those foils look phenomenal, by the way. Oh, Tranquil
That's
Thicket. And oh, discarding a life from the Loam.
beautiful, beautiful.
Yeah, I would have cut Lily. I would have cut Lily the Veil. Chaotic is essentially going to draw 3 cards. Yeah. I think he's just trying to figure out. I think they're trying to figure out like how many cards are in the discard, how many cards are in hand and stuff like that. And looks like Charbel might be passing. I think, and I think Chaotic is trying to decide if he wants to dredge or not.
Oh no, he already took his draw.
Oh, he took his draw. Okay, he took his draw. Okay,
We have a Bob.
that's a Bob.
Gonna
Let's
see
see if
Bob
he.
go away.
Yeah, looks like the edict is happening now. What Chaotic could have done is sacrifice the Woodfoot Hills to grab his Dryad Arbor and let that take the edict. But nope, Wasteland gets rid of the Badlands, and we see Chaotic fetching. Let's see what he's gonna get. Just getting a forest.
Not just any forest, however.
Oh yeah, it is a foil. Oh wait, no, it's that's a summer, right? The
That's
Summerland.
a Guru.
Oh, it's a
That's a
guru.
Guru.
I see it now. Oh, that is a guru. So
We
yeah,
are
we
dredging.
see. Yep, we see the dredge. Wasteland. Was that a savannah or a tundra?
I
No,
think
it's not.
it's Savannah.
That's savannah. So oh, it's a taiga,
Taiga.
taiga, and a. Yep, and we see the life from the loam. And the Loam engine is here to go. Now, Charbel, he is a discard based deck, does not have any surgery. So outside of the 4 Leyline of the Void, that's his only graveyard. Hey, and is he even running a Bojuka Bog? No, he is not. This is only graveyard.
It would be a good one.
Yeah. So we see Chaotic refill his hands off. Is he gonna? Oh wait, life from the loam hasn't resolved yet.
Yes, it's already been done.
Okay, so he drew the 3 cards. Okay, I see now. Oh, and we have the sigil.
He did bring it in. Very cool. Nice
Yeah,
to see this card in action here.
this is probably gonna cause Chaotic to Google some cards because that is a wild card. Importantly, though, Lashak's Sigil does require double black in order to activate, so he does not have double black available to him right now. He only has a single black. And yep, we see him cycling the Tranquil Thicket. And looks like, oh, main phase, we have an Uro.
All right.
Oh, the giant elder giant is now in play, and man, is this thing gonna just generate value in this deck.
Charbel looks like he's trying to cut Chaotic off of his mana to be able to hard cast or
Oh,
escape the arrow.
oh yeah, okay. So it looks like the Uro was discarded off the Lily, and then okay, I see. And then he was wastelanded. Okay. Yeah. Cycle of Barrenmore takes a draw, does not replace the dredge. Yeah, so far off this Lily of the Veil, it has thrown land and oh no, it's only thrown what's it called? Uro and Life from the Loam into the graveyard. Like
Yeah,
honestly,
and they don't necessarily mind being in the graveyard. Obviously,
no, God no. God no. They are very happy to be chilling just the way they are.
All right. However, Scavenging Ooze, likes to be on the field.
That being said, he does have a Servine's Reclamation in the deck to get back any sort of key pieces like Scavenging Ooze and such like. Yep, and we see a Bob coming out and a passing of the turn. Let's see if Bob is going to eat this edict, or if Chaotic's going to actually sacrifice it for the what's called for the Dryad Arbor to eat the edict this time.
Well, it looks like Charbel is activating the Castle Lochwain now.
Yeah, I think so. So he's going to draw a card, and he doesn't have any cards in hand, so he's going to take 1 point of damage. So he's down to 19. Yeah, he should be down to 19.
Lassone is gone.
Yep. Yeah. Oh nope. Dark Confident did eat the Lily Edict. It looks like another pass. I think Trouble is passing again. I think
Yes,
Chaotic is trying to decide if he wants to dread. Okay, so he took the natural draw.
one more mana, and he can go ahead and escape that Uro.
Yeah, and he does the mana fixing available to him. So that should put him down to 17. Yeah, he's down to 17. Oh, no. Goes to get a swamp. Has Trouble gone through all three of his wastelands this game? Yeah, I think so.
Yeah,
Yep,
it
I think
appears
he's
so.
gone through all three of. Oh, and we see a Nether Reliquary.
Yeah, just continuously. Yeah, he's
Oh,
activating the sigil here.
okay. Okay. So looks like with the sigil activation, he can either take Toxic Deluge or Mox Diamond. Yeah,
There
Toxic
it is.
Deluge is definitely the safest.
Yeah, so Chaotic Bear looks like he's just continuously trying to present these threats so that he can just run them into Liliana, I suppose, and get her off the table.
Yeah, I don't think he's hit an Abrupt Decay or anything like that yet. I think that's the reason why he's been taking natural draws is to hit the Abrupt Decay.
Are we going to see a Hex Mage here? 2 black? Oh, maybe.
Mm, oh
Ah, no,
no, Lily Triumph.
we're
Ooh,
gonna see a
Lily Triumph for
draw.
full value.
Absolutely.
So sacrifice, discard a card, and now Lily is just free to tick up. Wow. Wow, that is a full value Lily Triumph.
Beautiful. Very beautiful.
Oh yeah. And we see here the dredge of Life from the Loam. Man. One, two, three. And we see the Servine's Reclamation, which can rebuy any 3-mana threat. So we see Life from the Loam targeting. It looks like Wasteland and a couple like Wasteland Taiga and a couple other things. Yeah, I think it might also be a Badlands. Wasteland, Baron Moor, and ooh, Blast Zone. Play Wasteland. What are you wastelanding here? Are you the castle or the?
Well, I mean, Castle's going to draw you into extra cards. Obviously, the Dark Depths is going to be very, very dangerous, but Chaotic Bear can do that in response.
Yeah,
So he doesn't have to pull the trigger quite yet if he's just waiting to waiting for Charble to go for the Merit Lodge.
yeah. See the discard.
Cycle in response.
Yep.
Guard a
And,
Wasteland.
and
Yeah, and so the thing about it is, as well as you realize that Chaotic Bear also has Loams, and so he doesn't have to really choose one or the other when it
yeah,
comes to the Wastelands. He can just wipe them both basically whenever he feels like it.
yeah. And we see an activation and a pass. No wasteland on end step of either the dark depths or the castle. But I think he's also trying to get up to that with for Seaman Reclamation. Is it 4 or 5 mana? Looks like it's 5 mana.
Alrighty.
Yeah, so it's 5 mana, and now he can flash it back. So Serving his Reclamation is a card from one of the latest Commander sets, or the Commander set I think before it. Yeah, Commander 2019. And it basically says when you flash it back from the graveyard, you can return up to 2 permanents for with conversion cost 3 or less from your graveyard to the field.
And so I'm thinking it's just gonna be 2 flat out nights. Wow.
Well, one night to eat the edict from the Liliana, and a second night to basically swing it.
Beat her down.
Yeah. So, and Charble, he does have access to 2 draws this turn off of between his draw for the turn and the castle. So it's gonna be really interesting to see if he has to dig for the answer.
Right.
Yeah, 3 wastelands in the graveyard. So unless he gets that Crucible Worlds from the sideboard, I don't think he has a way of getting those lands back.
That's very true, though. I hadn't even thought about the Crucible in a minute. Yeah, so could just be doing this dance of wastelands into crucibles into wastelands and
Mhm.
see how that shakes out.
Yeah. Oh, man. Wonder what's in his hand. Oh, is he gonna so it's entirely possible that he might bounce the Sigil and then plus Lily, because the Sigil isn't doing much if he's empty-handed. And you can discard the Sigil to the Lily plus, but then you're just losing the Lily to the other 3 massive chunky one of the other 2 massive chunky Knights of the Reliquary.
Yeah.
And we
Okay, so we
see
have a
Cabal.
Cabal.
Yep. No threshold. 3, 4, 5. That's the 6th card. Ooh, Wishclaw Talisman.
All right. Let's see what we're gonna go do with this, huh?
Oh,
Oh yeah, I think it's
uh,
smart to go for the combo piece. Absolutely.
yeah, I think getting the combo piece with the Hex Mage, I think that's probably the best way to do it. But that's the thing is that if you do that, you leave Chaotic with a active knight that can just go get Caracas and just bounce it.
Yeah, I mean, maybe Charbel isn't aware of that.
Yeah, well, we saw Caracas in the first game.
Ah, true.
Yeah. And Wishclaw, and even then, he doesn't even have to activate the knight for it. He just activates the Wishclaw Talisman, go gets
Yeah.
Caracas, plays Caracas, and says, your Dark Depths is useless now.
Well, he's going for the Hex Mage.
Yep. Yep. I don't think he remembers that the Caracas.
Alfie says he probably gets a Wrath.
I don't know. Let's
See what happens.
see. What can ooh, honestly. So Malfi needs to get so he has to edict one of the knights. That's
Mean
already a thing.
Charbel?
Yeah, Trouble has to edict one of the knights. That just has to happen. Does no so Lily the Veil says target player.
Yes.
So oh yeah, that's a wonderful Merit Lage token, Charbel. Love
That
it.
is so awesome. It's like Squidbillies. Shout,
Oh,
shout outs to Squidbillies.
he just instead goes to plus with it, and I think I don't know, like I think. Oh no! He's taking that back. So he is edicting the knight away at least. Yeah, that's a little bit shitty. Hey, but hold on. Yeah, it's fine. Didn't really affect anything. I think it was known information off of the Life from the Loam, so should not be an issue. Oh, um, yeah, I honestly think that Chaotic just uses the Wishclaw Talisman to go find Caracas and just play it and bounce the 2020 and swing in to kill the Lily.
I suppose we'll see. I mean, I'm assuming Chaotic hasn't forgotten about his own um Raucus.
I hope not. I don't think it's even in the graveyard, is it?
I
Yeah, I
don't
don't think
think
it's in the
so.
graveyard. So hopefully, Yep. And
Yes.
we see him activating.
Lemon asks, didn't he intuition for it last game, or for it,
Yeah.
or was it last game?
Yeah, he did intuition for it last game. So last game he intuition for Caracas, land, and he was given the Caracas. So Trouble does know that Caracas is in the deck. Oh, he plays his land for the turn. That's a Bayou. Wait, chaotic. What are you doing, bud? I mean, you might have a crop rotation in hand, but
Ah. Mhm.
Oh wow. Hold my beer and watch this shit. Maybe yep. Let me and
Yes.
calling it out. Like, yeah.
Yeah.
He's like, okay, yeah, Lemon. He does have an edict. That was me not remembering that he had Lily. Hey,
Yeah.
okay,
Hello,
this is a
hello,
Lily.
Liliana. This is your twin sister, Liliana. Hello, me. It's me.
So what's really interesting here is, does he go for the? He has to go for the Lily. There's no way he doesn't go for the Lily. Yeah, Lily's gone, and here comes the Bob.
Bob's back. Welcome
Yeah.
back, Bob. Good to see you.
Uh, can we get a land count as well? I'm gonna let Jeremy know.
Oh, to see how big the night is.
Yeah, yeah, that's what I'm looking at as well. But I just want to double check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I think there might be one more hiding.
And confirmed.
Yeah, 10 confirmed. So that's a 12-12 swinging in.
Hmm.
Okay, so he does have another Wishclaw talisman to use. So if you're Charvel, what are you getting right now? You obviously can't get Toxic Deluge. Murderous, right?
Say again. Maybe the one of what?
He can't get something like Toxic Deluge or something like that. But maybe the one of Murderous Rider that he could possibly tutor for.
Let's see. Yeah. This is, yeah, he's in a pretty tricky spot, to be honest with you.
Yeah. Uh, well, he is at 18 life. The knight is a legitimate threat, but if you can eliminate the knight, he might, because he does have a Servant's Reclamation to get it back. He does go for the Toxic Deluge. Is he going to Toxic Deluge for 12?
Yeah, I mean, I was thinking it's possible just wipe that board.
Wow.
But
Yeah,
what
Charvel's down to
happens?
6.
Okay, we're Loman.
Yep.
He lands. Not bad.
It looks like he's going to. It looks like he's casting the life from the loam. Getting a couple of lands back, and there's no like punishing fire or anything like that
Oh,
to like
no,
go along with.
specifically, yeah, specifically Chaotic Bear posted in his deck tag that it was Clothis, no punishing fire.
Which I'm all for. Personally, I hate like, don't get me wrong. Punishing fire has its place. It's just so annoying to die to.
Oh,
Like
it's
if you're
very
gonna
slow.
punishing, if your win condition is punishing firing me to death, That's the ugh. Ugh. It's just can we
Yeah.
just not play like the game? Like, can we just not? It's
Yeah,
just
I
so
mean,
long.
I've definitely had my fair shares of games with and against punishing fire.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. So it looks like we have a Lily, hey, on the field again, a plus,
All
and
right,
that Barrymore is gone.
triplets.
Folks, I hope you were in for a grinding match because this is wild. This is going to be just grind, grind, grind.
Yeah, they have looks about 8.5 minutes on the clock. So
Yeah. Wow, that's this is going to be wild. Now, who's going to Lily Ultimate first? Looks like Charble.
looks like Charble at this point.
Yeah, but then what do you Lily Ultimate for?
Don't know. Too many cards on the field for my liking.
Yeah, this is what too many cards. You play Dredge.
I
Your
do. I
field,
certainly do.
your field is your graveyard, dude.
Yeah, but I've already won by now.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong.
We're in the graveyard for 1 or 2 turns and the game's over.
Oh yeah, yeah.
No,
That
I'm
that
just
that 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 is very true. As we are seeing the graveyard start to encroach on Chaotic's field. What? Oh my god.
the real question is who is going to deck themselves first?
And that's the thing is, I think Chaotic is on the losing end for that because he's just been dredging and bringing back life in the loam, everything like that. Like Lemon, I don't personally hate you because of punishing fire, bud. It's just the card and the play pattern just goes for so long.
Right, sure, different strokes for different folks.
Oh yeah. And looks like we are seeing a popping the blast zone on 3 here. But really important though, we do have Chaotic having a Uro in the graveyard, which can finish games very quickly.
Just waiting to come out and play, yeah.
Yeah.
And I mean, it might have free reign now.
Yeah. So Lily is dead, and if possible, no, I don't think he has enough blue mana. Yeah, he just doesn't have enough blue mana. Oh wait, no, he popped the blast zone on end step. So it was a 2-turn blast zone. Oh, Chaotic not bringing back the Uro. Oh wait, no, he just took a regular draw. That's Uro. Where's Thick Chungus? There he is.
Has officially escaped the graveyard.
He has officially escaped the graveyard. And he is going to activate the ability on. Oh, and he gets the bob off of it. That's
All
not bad.
right.
Okay. This charm is. I've warmed up to it a little.
Right, I see you, Charble. I see you doing stuff.
Yeah, I like this sigil. I like this sigil. The Shack sigil is like not bad.
Well, let's hope that he has an answer for this Uro very quickly, or else okay, we're
And
drawing a card. It looks
yeah, it
like
looks like
off
he's
of
drawing a card going down to 4. This looks like a desperation draw off of because he's wastelanding his draw engine.
yeah, yeah.
If he doesn't have a
We
removal
got
spell, that is game.
we got it.
Uh,
He's looking
maybe,
at those cards.
maybe. He's got
Anticipation's killing
4.
me.
Uro is lethal here.
Certainly. Deep in the
What's he
tank.
doing? 5 minute, 5 minute warning.
Somebody pull Chaotic Bear's Ethernet cable real quick.
uh, does he have? Does he have an answer for the Uro or a chump blocker or
Murderous Rider.
Murderous
Let's see.
Rider puts him down to 2.
Plague Engineer.
Plague Engineer,
But I mean, that Uro's just gonna keep coming back.
oh yeah, a Gurmag Angler maybe? But what's
Sure.
crazy is Gurmag Angler dies to Uro.
Yeah, I remember when people. One more time.
Okay.
Uh, yeah, we
Uh,
might be seeing a big fish come out.
yep, I think a real big fish might be coming out. Okay, we get a little peek at the hand. It's a Karn the Great Creator and something, which Karn does absolutely nothing here.
Right. Maybe he plays the Karn and hopes that Chaotic Bear swings the Karn.
Oh yeah, definitely, definitely. That you have to play to all your outs. You never know if your opponent's gonna have a random stroke.
Pull the Ethernet cable. I'm telling you, man.
Lag switch, lag switch.
Yeah, he's just lag switching them. End games. Okay, we have a Dark Writ.
So that gets him to 3, 4 mana. So he's gonna have 2 mana to play with. Does he have like a walking ballista or something like that in his side?
Let me double check. I don't think so.
No. No. Massacre, but that doesn't kill. The only thing I could think of would be a dismember, and that doesn't even kill the.
Ah, he's going for the
Oh,
ensnaring bridge.
yeah, but he doesn't have the 3 mana to play it.
Oh, okay, right.
Yeah, and I think that's him scooping up the game.
Wow, wow, what a
Good.
match.
Wow, that was a grindy matchup. That was absolutely wild.